Hey everybody, it's me, Crazy Frankie, and I'd like to welcome you to my Week 4 key game picks. Before we get into Week 4, I think we need to discuss Week 3 a little bit here before I get into the main topic here. I'm sure everybody knows by now what happened on Monday night was the Hail Mary pass to Golden Tate that appeared to be an interception made by Packers safety M.D. Jennings. My personal thought of it, if you've seen the replay of that play many times already, you know clearly that was an interception. No question about it. It is obvious that the replacement referees, they definitely fucked the Packers out of a win on Monday night. There was no question about it. It was chaotic. I mean, I didn't see the game on Monday night, but I did see plenty of highlights of it, and that game was just as bad officiated as the Sunday night game. I'm pretty sure if anybody saw the Ravens-Patriots game, there was a lot of bad calls in that game as well. This has got to stop. As an NFL fan myself, and I'm pretty sure there's plenty of NFL fans out there that will agree with me, the regular referees need to come back, and need to come back as soon as possible, because this is nonsense. All these ticky-tacky, crappy, shitty fouls that I'm seeing in a lot of games, these replacement referees are not qualified. They don't know what the hell, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. I'm serious about this. Sorry if this is going into a little bit of a rant here. I know I'm supposed to be talking about Week 4 here, but obviously this has gone far enough. This is pathetic. And really right now, it could really play a big factor in the standings as well. If this continues to go on with the replacement referees, God forbid if we have to go through with this the whole season. So a message, for God's sakes, to the league and to the Referees Association, get a deal done as soon as possible. We've had enough. We need to get the real referees back officiating all these games before things really get out of hand. Anyways, more notes on Week 3. No question, Texans or the Falcons or the Cardinals. Who's the best team right now out of those three? Those three teams, they won big in their games. All three of those teams are 3-0. If you were to ask me, I gotta say it's the Falcons. Their first two games, they've blown out their opponents, and they took care of a pretty decent Chargers team. I think the Falcons, to me, are the team to beat, at least for now, in the NFL, let alone in the NFC Conference. So it's really tough to say. I mean, 49ers game was a shocker. The question is, did Minnesota figure them out? Did they spot the weaknesses of the 49ers defense? I mean, there was a lot of games were a lot of surprising. It really threw off a lot. It really threw off a lot of what I really saw and what I was starting to think of the teams in the previous 3 weeks that I thought that were definitely strong, but wow, I mean, Week 3, it was chaotic. Besides, I mean, everybody knows that the Monday night game and Sunday night games pretty much overshadowed everything else that happened in Week 3. Well, anyways, enough about Week 3. That's pretty much in the history books now. All that controversy now, can't do nothing about it. Anyways, Week 4, here we go. My first key game is the San Francisco 49ers at the New York Jets. Now, obviously a disappointing loss last week at Minnesota for the 49ers. There's no question that Jim Harbaugh will get the 49ers ready. They will be ready for this game. The Jets were lucky to come off a victory in Miami in overtime. The Jets really right now, they had to come from behind just to win. I think the 49ers, some motivation came out of the Minnesota game, knowing that the 49ers pretty much, I think, will fix their defense. It might be a close game, but I still think the 49ers all the way in this game. I think their defense will be ready. Their offense will get back to form. I just can't see the 49ers losing 2 straight, even though they're 2-1 right now. Second key game, the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Going back from the Sunday night game, a tough loss for the Patriots over the Patriots at the Ravens. The Buffalo Bills starting out strong right now. They've won 2 in a row. They're 2-1. And I'm predicting this is going to be a good one. Going to be a good one in Buffalo. Tom Brady and Tom Brady and the offense, they'll definitely get it going here. But against a Bill team that really, I mean, after losing some key players to injury, they're surprising me right now. They've come out pretty strong. So this is going to be a good one, folks. expect a good game here, but I like the Patriots probably by a field goal maybe. Could be by 10 points, but it's going to be close. It's going to be a very close game all the way. I like the Patriots here. Their offense, I think they'll be much more ready. Bills' defense isn't really all that good, even though they're lucky to get 2 wins. But I think that Tom Brady will shred their defense. They'll shred their defense, and I don't really give the Bills much chance in this game. I see the Bills getting their second loss here. The Patriots will go back to they'll go back to 500. I think they'll be 2-2 here. They'll beat the Bills easily. They'll beat the Bills. I shouldn't have said easily. No, it'll be a close game all the way. But Patriots win in a nail biter. Third key game: Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. Bears are 2-1. Cowboys are 2-1. Both well, the Cowboys, they had a tougher game than the Bears did. I mean, the Cowboys barely won by 6 points last week against the Buccaneers, but then again, a lot of the whole, I mean, really right now, this Cowboy team, after playing a strong game in week 1 against the Giants, they fell apart in week 2, and week 3 they barely won in a nail biter over Tampa Bay. If you were to ask me who I would pick in this game, I mean, it is a Monday night game. I will probably say the Cowboys. I want to go along again. I say the Cowboys win this one here. Jay Cutler, really, he's an anomaly. I mean, he plays well one week, he stumbles the next week, and to be honest, I don't know what to expect out of Jay Cutler in week 4. Bears defense, they still got a little bit of issues here. I know health-wise is a question for Brian Urlacher. I still think the Cowboys win here. This game will also be a nail-biter here. This will definitely be a good one here. You have to forgive my puzzled face, because obviously with everything that's going on with the referees and all that, last week my picks got thrown off big time. I mean, I lost a lot of games in week 3. But anyways, out of subject there. I'm going to go with the Cowboys here. They'll win in a nail-biter. Bears offense is still a question, but I think they'll play very well, but you never know with Jay Cutler, but I still think this one's a nail-biter. The Cowboys over the Bears. And my fourth key game is the Sunday night game. It's the Giants and the Eagles. I mean, when I said earlier when I said the Falcons could be the best team in the NFL in the NFC conference, I'm probably going to say the Giants may be the second best team in the NFC right now, because I mean they shredded the Carolina Panthers last week. Even despite with the injuries, I mean the Giants played very well. The Eagles, I mean they got destroyed by the Cardinals, and really their offense is a mess. I can't even picture the fact that how badly the Eagles played. I mean, I watch a lot of Eagles games myself, and I don't know, the way the Eagles are playing right now. I mean, if I look at it this is a big game here. The Eagles need to make a statement here. They're going to need to play 1,000 times more better. Their offense needs to get back on track. Defensively right now, they're a question. I don't know if they're able to stop Eli Manning here. But anybody who watches my videos on my 4 key game picks know that always the 4th pick, I always say I go with my upset. And the Eagles are at home, so I'm going to say the Eagles here. I mean, all these picks that I made, I mean, all of them are nail-biters here. I mean, these games are going to be very close. I'm going to say the Eagles win slightly in a very, very close game. It'll definitely come down to the 4th quarter for sure. I'm gonna go with the Eagles here. I think Michael Vick. This should be the moment he needs to step up here. And let's see if the Giants defense can stop him. But I'm gonna say the Eagles in an upset. Even though I could be wrong here. I mean the Giants are playing very well, and usually I usually like to pick one upset here. But in this game will be an upset. I'll pick this as an upset here. I'm gonna go with the Eagles over the Giants. Sorry for a lot of stumbling and confusion here, because really, with everything that's happened lately in the NFL with the replacement refs, a lot of these games, they have now become very, very unpredictable. It is hard for me to analyze every game now, because you never know with these replacement refs. As long as they're there, a lot of these games are going to be out of analysis. I won't know what to expect. Well, anyways, enough of my rambling here for week 4 here. Don't forget to check out my blog at crazyfrankie56.blogspot.com for all of my week 4 picks. And until then, I will see you all next week for week 5. Until then, catch you later and enjoy the weekend, everybody, and enjoy the games.